Welcome to another video. I'm the Starman and this is quite a different video. I've got an unboxing video for you this week. I happen to have bought a new camera. Yeah, I'm so excited. I bought a new camera. I'm going to show you it now. It's right here. It's this one. It is a Panasonic Lumix S5 Mark II. It's a fairly new camera. It's a full frame mirrorless camera. Now I'm going to be doing the unboxing of this any minute now, but what I'll just do is I just want to tell you a little bit about why I bought this camera. Now, like I say, it's a mirrorless camera. It's a full frame camera. It's a little bit similar to the camera that I use already, which is this one, a Nikon D850. Same size sensor. The difference is that it won't have such a big pentaprism on the top because the Panasonic is a mirrorless, whereas this uses a mirror. If I take this off here, I can show you. Can you see? Mirror. You see the mirror that flips up there? So this is the main difference between the two cameras. Now, one of the main reasons why I bought this is more to do with video reasons, more for the video. This does pretty awesome video, and it also has an incredible autofocus, much improved autofocus system on it compared to the camera that I use. So there you go, I've bought this camera. I will do a separate video on the main reasons why I bought this camera, but that will be in a separate video. But for now, let's get on with unboxing the Panasonic Lumix S5II. Oh, I'm so excited. Right, okay, sorry about this. I'm having to do this back to front so that I don't have the camera in front of me, so I can do this for you. I can unbox it and you can hopefully see what I've got here. And actually the box has actually already been opened, which is a bit weird because I got this from Wilkinson's Cameras, which is local. An independent camera shop, Wilkinson's Cameras, and it looks like they might have just had to open it. But what we've got here, we've got the warranty, all the usual stuff here, the instructions there. So I'll put those to one side. I love opening these boxes. So there you go, Lumix S5II. The S5 model has been out for quite a while, and that's a nice camera. The difference with this one is they have actually upgraded the AF on it, and it uses what's known as a phase detection AF, and it's very, very good. It's supposed to be really, really good. So I think the camera's in here. I haven't done this already, by the way. This is me just opening it as it is. Well, I think the camera's in there. I'll just put that to one side a second. But I'll just show you the boring stuff first. There's a strap there. They've got Lumix on the strap. That's the name of the range of cameras that they do for the Panasonic Lumix. There's a cable here. That'll be a USB-C type cable for charging it or to put it up to a computer. In here we've got a plug. That's all boring stuff that you would know about. There's also an American or European style plug there as well, all this stuff. And this looks like the battery. Now that's quite interesting because the batteries are quite expensive, you know, batteries for cameras. Now I will have to get another battery or another couple of batteries, to be honest, you know. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do, but for now I've got one battery. So what I'll do is we'll move the box out of the way for now, over there. I'll just leave the battery down here. Now this is the exciting bit here, folks, because the camera, I believe, is in here. Take this packing off here. Here we go, folks, here we are. The moment of truth has arrived. And here we are, and oh, look at this. What a beauty. Look at that camera, folks, there. Hey, look at that. Now this is actually what I would call sort of like a mid-range camera that they do. Panasonic they do a micro four thirds type camera, which is a smaller sensor than this one. If I was to take the, how do you take this off? So, I can't even take the, how do you take that off? You have to press it. There must be a locking button. Can you see there? Oh, that's the sensor, folks. A full frame sensor, no mirror at all. I believe that camera manufacturers are phasing out mirrors. So this is it, folks. We've got the mode down on here, which is how you change different modes. We've got buttons here for white balance, ISO and exposure compensation. This is the shutter button and the on switch. Is that the on switch? Oh no, that's the on switch there. Can you see? This is the on off switch there. A little bit different to mine, because on my camera over here, if I bring this one back into it, you can see the size difference. Look at this. There's the on switch there, look. So it's a bit different, but look at the size difference, folks. Can you see that? This one is much bigger and beefier. And most of that is because it has a mirror. Can you see it has a mirror? So this pentaprism up here is, it looks through the mirror down here that flips up when it takes a picture. So it doesn't have a mirror, it has what's known as an electronic viewfinder. So that camera there, this Lumix, is a heck of a lot smaller, isn't it? Just look at that there. And another thing I want to note as well, I want to point out, this is something I'll come to in another video. One of the reasons why I bought this for video is because, can you see the screen on this camera here? It flips out like that, and you can this is what you can do with the screen. Yeah, it's not very good for flipping round. You can't flip it round so that you can see yourself on the screen if you're filming yourself. But on this particular camera, the Lumix, can you see how the screen flips round and then you can turn it like that? So you can then film yourself and you can see the screen. So that's quite a big plus for me, that. And if I'm doing video and then videoing myself, that will be very, very handy. So yeah, like I said, the flip out screen, like that. It's got all the controls at the back. It's got an AF on button, which is for using AF if you don't want to use AF on the shutter button. There's a mode dial here. There's another mode dial at the front there. It all looks very, very nice. We can put a flash on the top or other accessories. This is to do with the drive modes. We've got self timer, we've got fast frame advance, all that sort of thing. The play button's there. So the menu's there, all that sort of thing. So underneath we've got the tripod thing there. If I open this here, that'll be, I can put my battery in. So I'll put the battery in. That locks in place. So the battery's in now. I can actually turn it on. I'm not sure whether it'll do anything. Shall we turn it on and see what happens? It's actually on already. So please set the language. So it basically just goes up to setup mode. So so there you go, folks. That is the Panasonic S5II camera, which I have bought mainly for video purposes. I do have a lens for it as well, by the way. This is just the body only. It cost me £1,899, so it was £100 off. It was the £2,000, but I got it at £100 off on offer from Wilkinson's Cameras in Preston. So there you go. That's the camera I've got. It's the Panasonic Lumix S5II, and I'm looking forward to using this on videos. It's awesome. It looks pretty awesome. So there you go, folks, that's my new camera, the Panasonic Lumix S5II, and I've stuck a lens on it here. This lens here is the 20-60 3.5 to 5.6 zoom lens. It's a 3x zoom lens, 20mm to 60mm. It has a variable aperture of 3.5 to 5.6, and it also has a switch on the side for AF/MF for switching between manual focus, and it's a very nice lens, and it's also a very light lens, just like the camera. Compared to the camera that I already own, which is this one here, the Nikon D850, this camera is so much lighter, and it could possibly become my next camera, main camera, not just for video but for everything, but I'll talk about that in another video. But there you go, that was just the unboxing of the Panasonic Lumix S5II. We've had an unbox of it, we've had a look around, I've told you a little bit about the camera and why I bought it, but look out for the next video where I'll be explaining a little bit more about why I bought this camera and why it might become my next main camera, not just for video but for photography, for astrophotography. We'll have to wait and see on that. But anyway, I hope you like this video. If you do, hit the like button, and also don't forget to keep looking up.